Hi, it's Maija, and I thought I'd do a currently reading video. So these are all the books that I want to finish during the month of March. Most of them I am currently reading and one I haven't started yet. But I want to have all of these count for my TBR project, so I need to actually finish these. So the first thing that I'm reading is How Long Till Black Future Month by N.K. Jemisin. This is her fantasy and science fiction short story collection, and I'm buddy reading this together with Rachel from Kalanadi. We are reading about one short story, sometimes two a day, and with that we should be able to finish this during March. And we are about a bit under halfway through currently. And so far my favorites from this have been Red Dirt Witch, which I had read before and I reread and I still love it, L'Alchimista, and Valedictorian. So this I should be able to finish because Rachel is keeping me accountable. Then there's a novel that I am still reading. I've been reading this for a while and I am now about halfway through this one as well. And this is Temper by Nikki Drayden. It's a fantasy novel and I started this, I think, during Blackathon. And for some reason I find it really hard to get into this. I remember that when I read Nikki Drayden's debut novel, A Prey of Gods, I think I've read that quite fast. So it was a quick read. I think it was because it had more point of view characters. It had multiple point of view characters. So even though if I wasn't interested in one of them, I knew that another person would come up next. But this one only has one point of view character and I'm not quite sure how I feel about them. So this is basically about Auburn, who is possessed by a demon. And in this world, most of the people are born as twins, and there are vices spread between these twins. And Auburn is a lesser twin, so he's like the bad twin, a bad influence. He has more vices, and his brother has only one vice. So not only does he have a lot of vices, he is now also possessed by a demon. But like I said, for some reason, I find it really hard to get into this. I keep wanting to pick up other books instead. Like, for example, I just picked up Dragon Pearl by Yoon-Ha Lee. I started reading this today, and this is a middle grade science fiction novel from the author who did the adult novels, like starting with Nine Fox Gambit. And this is about a fox shapeshifter who runs away from home to go find her brother. I don't really have much to say about this yet because I just started this. And then finally there's a book that I haven't even started yet, but that I want to start and finish during March, and that is The Just City by Jo Walton, which is this philosophical science fiction book, time travel, fantasy science fiction mix thing. It is about a group of, or a couple of Greek gods who want to try out Plato's Republic, so they form this city and they pick people throughout time to come and live in this city. I think Socrates is a character in this. Anyway, I'm feeling like reading some philosophical science fiction right now, and I need to read a hardcover. If you've been following my reads and receipts videos, you know that I need to finish reading a hardcover book in order to pick up another book from my TBR jar, and this is the hardcover that I went with. So I really hope that I can finish it this month, so that I can pick up new challenge for April. In order to be able to finish this, I actually did the math. So I added together the pages that I had left in these 4 books. I calculated how many pages I would need to read per day in order to finish all of these, and I came up to 92 pages per day. So what I did with these novels, I marked the pages with post-its about every 80 pages, because I am also reading 1 or 2 short stories a day from How Long Till Black Future Month, and the page count that I would need to reach each day was 92. I think all of the stories will be at least 12 pages long. So if I read more, I will have done more, I will have more pages read. And after I finish a short story of the day, I will pick up a book and read 80 pages from it. According to that, it would take me about 5 days to read The Just City, 3 more days for Temper, and 4 days if you count today to finish Dragon Pearl. And if you count all of those together, that is exactly the amount of days that I have left. I really hope that I can do this. So these are the books that I'm currently reading and that I hope to finish still in March. Only one of them is a library book, so go me. Let me know what you are up to, and I will see you in my next video.